One of the most anticipated films of the year, Dune, is coming out this week. It's a sci-fi thriller with lots of twists and turns. And to help us get us ready for this blockbuster, we are joined once again by our movie critic and movie connoisseur, Dan Buffa. Dan, thanks for being here with us today.
It's always a pleasure talking to you, Chelsea, even if the movie is good or bad.
Good or bad? Well, I hope this one's good.
It's good, but I think fans of this book that it's based on will be a little let down, but it's huge. It's an epic movie.
Okay, so for people who aren't necessarily familiar with the film or the book behind it, tell us a little bit about it.
Well, think about Game of Thrones with multiple families in charge of like a universe, and they're fighting each other, and then there's this young man named Paul who's having visions of a future where he's ruling it, but he has to get there first. So it's the unlikely hero called the One, and all these different actors in it, Oscar Isaac, Zendaya, Jason Momoa. I think that's gonna get people in the door. Lots of action, visually dazzling, but it's 2 hours and 35 minutes, and I feel like non-fans of the book will be a little alienated during the movie.
I know, I'm one of those people who, when I read a book, I want to be able to go and see it come to life and not have any surprises or changes. But you really think the fans of the book are going to be let down?
This is part one, too. People are going to think this is the whole movie. This is only the beginning of this story. It's a monstrous novel that would take me 3 years to read. But a lot of stars in it. Timothee Chalamet is very well known. He's a good young actor. But I just feel like the supporting characters are the ones you want to see more, and the lead guy, the kid that we're supposed to know is the One, is a little bit underwhelming, even if Timothee Chalamet is a great actor.
So do you think that the One is going to get overshadowed?
I think he will. I think the supporting cast is kind of going to do that. But look, it's got action, it's huge, it's epic, it's got a lot of beautiful actresses in it. And I think it will get people into the theater. I'm just not sure how they're going to feel when they leave. They'll think, what did we just watch? Game of Thrones mixed with Blade Runner and The Matrix, or what else? Something else?
Ooh, that sounds like
it's interesting.
A great description.
Yeah. It's got so much going on.
And those three movies you just mentioned they all have their own little flair. So that should be interesting to watch that kind of play out on screen.
Exactly. But there's a lot of good DVD things coming out too. We just saw there's a lot of different options. So Dune, like 65 different actors in it, or you go lower scale, made with the protege.
Okay, well, we're gonna have to see what's going on. But you know, these kind of movies can be really involved. Do you think, there's something that the viewers at home need to know before heading into the theater?
I think they should know that this is only the beginning of the story. The director, Denis Villeneuve, hopes to make more Dunes. This is just the beginning. So let's just say this is the first half an hour of The Matrix, or the first couple episodes of the Game of Thrones, where you have this one young man who's supposed to save the world, but he can't do it yet. He's got to get through some other things first. Okay,
noted. And you talked about Timothee Chalamet being in this movie, Zendaya. Are there any other standouts with this mega star-studded cast?
I think Aquaman fans are going to love to see Jason Momoa. The guy, I think every man aspires to look like Jason Momoa. Long hair, muscles, says, whoa, a lot. But in this movie, he stands out because he's the hero role. He's the mentor to our main character. And so I think when he's on screen, the movie just comes alive. And then when Timothee Chalamet's, jaded Paul comes back on, we're like, oh, we want more of Jason Momoa. We want more of him. He's entertaining. He's fun.
Oh, that sounds, I'm excited. This is a different perspective. I love when you kind of walk us through these things. And you actually recently spoke with one of the film stars who is also starring in another movie, The Addams Family.
Yes, Oscar Isaac's a busy guy. He's making movies for the fans and his kids.
Awesome. Well, hey, let's take a quick look. Listen to this.
I think the scariest movie for me, because it still sticks in there, and I saw it when I was quite young, was Jacob's Ladder. You ever seen Jacob's Ladder?
Yes, I have.
It's like quite melancholy, but it's also really freaky with like those guys shaking their heads and all that. Yeah, that one really made an impression on me.
And The Addams Family's already out, right?
Yeah, it is.
The second one, that is.
So you have Oscar Isaac in Dune with a nice, gorgeous beard, and then you have him voicing Gomez Addams in The Addams Family too. So he's doing a little bit of everything. He's a busy guy.
Hey, he looks like a busy guy. And Dan, pretty cool that you got to talk to him.
Always a pleasure.
Dune opens up this Friday, but we did what some theaters that will be showing the movie on Thursday. They are right there on your screen. So we recommend checking directly with the theaters in advance. Things happen and change up. So you can get an early sneak peek of this movie that shows on October 21st. All those are right there on your screen. And again, we'll have all this information on our website at studiostl.tv. Dan, thanks so much.
Thank you.
My planet Arrakis is so beautiful when the sun is low.